positions. So one day, Dronacharya asked Duryodhana to contact Sahadeva, who was the twin brother of Nakula and the youngest of the Pandavas. He said that Sahadeva was an astrologer and that he would be the right person to consult. Duryodhana was surprised and he asked Dronacharya how he could ask his enemy for an auspicious date for him to perform a Durga Puja to win the war. And Dronacharya said that Sahadeva would never refuse if Duryodhana approached him just after Sahadeva's bath. And Deva said, so the following morning, Duryodhana went to meet Sahadeva just after the latter had finished his puja. And he said to Sahadeva, although they were foes, he trusted Sahadeva to be a man of dharma and that he would perform his duty as an astrologer. And he said to Sahadeva that they were foes. Duryodhana asked Sahadeva to consult the almanac and specify the right time to start the war in order to ensure victory for the Kauravas. And Sahadeva readily looked into the almanac, the Panchang, made some calculations and gave his predictions to Duryodhana. He said that the following Amavasya, new moon day, which fell 2 days later, was an auspicious time to perform the Durga Puja and to commence the war, as that would guarantee Duryodhana's victory. Duryodhana was very pleased, and after thanking Sahadeva, he returned to his own army and command center. This shocked Yudhishthira and Arjuna, Bhima, and even Nakula, who were not particularly upset with Sahadeva, started performing the Darpanam for their discussed amongst themselves, trying to go on Surya, why the Pandavas were performing Darpanam when it was said, but since the and Bhagavan Krishna cleverly ensured that Sahadeva did not go against the dharma of being an honest astrologer, and yet started the war at the time that was inauspicious for the Kauravas. And the Bodhayana Amavasya is an extra new moon that occurs on Chaturthi position, and the day became Amavasya. Only an incarnation has the power to overcome the cosmos, and because of the space of oneness they are establishing, the Shastra Pramana states that the incarnation has the control of all of the planets. And this was demonstrated by Agnigiri Yogi, demonstrated this by bringing all of the 9 planets to Earth in order to teach the Supreme Pontiff of Hinduism, the young Supreme Pontiff of Hinduism, the science of astrology. Not only the Puranic references, but even in modern day, the Supreme Pontiff of Hinduism has demonstrated this power of oneness over the celestial bodies by delaying the sunrise. The Supreme Pontiff of Hinduism himself has revealed about the insights into the Navagrahas. In the words of the Supreme Pontiff of Hinduism himself, the moment, the consciousness, your inner space gets a print of the cosmic energy level and the position of the 9 major energy centers of the solar position clearly decides the cosmic energy level during the time of the birth. Based on that, the Jyotisha will be able to predict the course of life. Understand, not exact incidents, because you have freedom. You have freedom to decide whether to sit or hear or not, to read this or not. Astrology has manifested in the inner vision of the ancient sages and the rishis of India. These yogis, enlightened beings, were able to see beyond the realms of names and forms. They could feel and express the subtle reality that exists behind cosmic phenomenon. As such, They perceived the primal powers of the cosmic intelligence in the planets and stars, the macrocosm, and by concentrating intensely on the sun and other planets, they understood that the movement of the life force in their body, and they understood that in the heaven, their understanding into the course of life, if you have the freedom to choose, can be predicted. Having an idea about your horoscope will give you intelligence and acceptance in your life. Intelligence to take the right decisions, and the acceptance to bear the inevitable consequences. According to the Supreme Pontiff of Hinduism, a seeker should have a basic knowledge of his horoscope. And the Supreme Pontiff of Hinduism once had with Arunagiri Yogeshwara by explaining the Navagrahas to the participants and the Adinivasis at the time, the powerful courtyard sessions. During the powerful courtyard sessions, the Supreme Pontiff of Hinduism revealed about the Navagrahas, taught the science of Jyotisha, and how we are all influenced by the planetary positions. And the Supreme Pontiff of Hinduism revealed basic interpretations of grahas, which all human beings have, is that some grahas are good, do good things, and some don't. For example, people feel that the 7.5 years of the Shani transition and the Rahu effect have a very negative effect, and many people are always afraid of this. And some believe that Shukra will do good for life and bring wealth. So many people want the effects of Shukra in their life. However, Swamiji has revealed that the basis on which all the grahas function is to lead human being to experience Paramashivoham long enough. Then the grahas intervene and give life situation where he is forced to break the pattern and move towards the Paramashivoham and help you to reach the ultimate, to experience Paramashivoham. Swamiji said that Shani, Rahu, Ketu make one accountable for the smooth flow of the law of the cosmos, and Shukra will shower you, but will rule you with fear. Buddha will intensify the effect of the graha in which he joins. So any of the effects of the other grahas, Buddha will intensify that, whether good or bad. That is why when we listen to Guru, none of the grahas will have created to be stuck in a pattern for long enough and are unable to break it because of our non-listening. Then that is the time that the grahas will work on us. So a very simple solution is to always be in listening to the Guru, to be in oneness with the Guru, and to always be devoted at the feet of the Guru. So now let's watch a short video.
Means in the form of mantra, in the form of figure, in the form of symbol. Varivadivu, Olivadivu, Kurivadivu. These are trikalas. In the trikala means is in the form of Navagrahas, in the form of symbol, and in the form life is installed in one garbha. So 9 garbhas diamond representing 9 more dimension. The 11th space cannot be given in matter. It will be given to you as an initiation. So understand, this represents 9 Navagrahas and 11 dimensions. Yes, the trikala means the line form, visual form, and mantra form. All 3 are there. It can be considered as deity and you can even do puja to it. In mandala, the visual form will never be there usually. But in the Navagraha mandala, it is written, the visual form has to be there. Because the visual form is there, now it is equivalent to a deity also. Not only a spiritual alchemy product, deity also. But you don't need to, there is no compulsion of maintenance. But if you want, you can worship. It is equivalent to an energy of a deity. It will nullify all the evil effects of grahas on you, and it will keep you very pleasant, evolve you. See, I tell you, all the 9 grahas have been given a command by Sadashiva. Making every being experience Sadashivatva is their responsibility. Either by giving you right experience or wrong experience, they educate you. They will make it more easy for you. That's all. There will not be rude shocks, surprises, collapsing, waste of time, all that. So it'll keep you in the space of completion with grahas.
Nithyananda. So now that we've understood about the Navagrahas and how we can prevent the influence of the Navagrahas, now let us get ready to with the live darshan very shortly. So